is going on? What is going on, YouTube? So today I have received my bone conducting headphones, and out of the two companies I just had to go with the waterproof one versus I think it was Aftershocks. I did try them at the store. Now here's the thing, I can call Aftershocks, I can email them, and they have a company I can call, and da-da-da-da, and they're basically just selling their brand and selling themselves. Versus this one, there's no number to call, there's no email. It's a little more fishy, so I was more skeptical, but I was willing to give it a chance because Aftershocks had no waterproof headphone, bone connecting headphones in their categories, and this was the second best one as far as like reviews. And you know, I'd rather go with durability than a slightly better bass or, you know, thump thump or like louder sound. But yeah, that was between Cat and Aftershocks. So now I'm coming to you here to try it out, see what I think. I did buy the warranty because it was only $10. You know, and it's better to have a warranty with something you're not sure of, and you know, have it work rather than, you know, risking it and then just getting screwed over. So I'd rather you know, be safe than sorry. And they said I can full refund and all that. Of course, you know, a lot of websites claim that, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. And it's on Amazon, so let's hope this works out. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so I'm gonna put you down for just a sec. With the black light. Cut this out. I'm using a box cutter. Find these at like Home Depot, Target, stuff like that. So I don't damage the box too much in case I have to return it. And there we go. Now it's open. Basic box cutter like this. So let's see what's inside. This is my unboxing, as you can see, as well as going to be my review. I also recently got a bone conducting mask. Makes me look cool like Bane. Just gotta work my Bane impression. I'll be all set for like a Comic-Con or something. I'll be in my next review. So I got a big empty box, some packaging material, and here we go. Cat. You got your little icon there. Cheesy icon. Almost makes you think it's Japanese. They actually did make a bone connecting headset, I believe it's bone connecting, that has speakers on its like cat ears, and it's basically made for Japanese like dubstep parties and DJ stuff. So here you go, bone conduction sport headphones, waterproof. I have to wait for it to focus wireless. It's cool, but I did ask for the black. Whoa. Hopefully this is the black. I mean, green does look pretty cool, but you know, it's a little too flashy for my taste. Alright, so here you go. I got this. Stats. I don't even know. Just basically the features it comes with. 6 hours listening time, waterproof grade, IPX6. So I'm assuming it means waterproof. And instead of rather water resistant, it's actually like it is waterproof. It can have water on it, completely submerged, but it's about time and depth that it can be submerged. So I have to do a little more research on that and come down and focus. To get closer for it to focus. Go on. Alright, whatever. 4.1 Bluetooth. I don't know if you guys can read that. It says aptX CTS or CST. Got all these other features. Alright, let's open it. Put you down again. Put you on the like bubble wrap looking stuff. Airspace. poly air. Okay. So I slide. Oh, it's a sliding. So you got that just a bit right there. This is another slide. Looks like another slide. So I can open it somehow. Oh no, that's cool. Okay, I don't know if I can do this over here. I'll try. So rests nicely right there. I got the box. I thought it was another slide because of the way it looks, but then I'm like, oh, hold up, here's a little crevice, and you just open it up like that. How to wear. Very cool, very cool. Don't put it inside your ear. The whole point of it is to put it outside, which is your bone, but not really your bone, it's your temple, which is a tendon. You know, like, you know, you got your bone, and then you got your like cartilage and muscles. So there it is. Here's what it looks on the inside, and it just closes like that. It's pretty cool. So you got like a magnet, I think. Yeah, it's a magnetized, because you let it go, it's not going to close. It's magnetized. So I think like the box has like some of the price comes into the box because they take time to make a nice box. It's pretty smooth. Doesn't, you know. I think some of that money goes into the box. So I'm gonna put you down. All right, so here you go. Here it is. And it's sleek to where it would look like one of those fingerprint, you know, designs where like it tracks fingerprints all the time. Now it does have a little bit of that sheen that it actually has. You know, it's easy to get fingerprints on it, but it's not as bad. Those are more greasy and smooth, and like they're stickier to touch. This one, however, is like, it's almost like you know how certain shirts have hybrids of polyester and cotton, sort of like that. So it's got a little bit of that, but as you can see, my fingerprint isn't really on there, if at all. If you can see it, I can just have really sensitive eyes and other senses, so it's more of the other material than it is the sheen material that leaves your fingerprint. So yeah, let's try it on, show you what it looks like. Let's just go on your temples. KS Cat. Now in the pictures it doesn't show that little design. It shows something like this or like this. And now I have to say, when I saw it on Amazon, I love the like hexagon look. That's really badass in my opinion. I love that. If they had done that more on the tip, maybe I like the flexibility band, but if they had done that with this as well, just for more durability, that would have been cool. The hexagon is like, I don't know if people realize, like I do reviews on stuff, and I know what I want, and if I know what I want and I know what the people want, then that's a way to get your business going. You gotta see, that's what businesses are missing. You gotta find someone who knows what the people want, knows what attracts their attention, and see how simple that is. It's something that's convenient. Like, it's not meant to be a hexagonal thing, I don't think, because the wire goes through here, and if you cut, there's just two extra pieces, this piece and the other piece. It's supposed to just be like that sort of long, sort of lopsided rectangle, but it's not. And then they just add this for like safety, but they accidentally, I think, made it to where it looks like hexagonal in the shape. So that's really badass. Look at that. They don't mean to do what they did, but they did do something amazing. And then this is just padded. It's a little got a little bit of you know, padding. You can press on it a little bit. I don't recommend pressing on it too much. It's just for your temples, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna try it on. We're gonna listen to what it sounds like. Okay. Oh, hold up. So then you also got the bottom. You got your volume control, which is the minus and the plus. You got your little thing that you plug in. Just press it down. Well, it doesn't seem to want to stay. Hold on. You just gotta force it. No, it just doesn't stay. So that's a problem with that. That's something I already found I don't like with it. It's that this doesn't, I mean, it's anal. You won't even ever notice it or care about it, but it doesn't seem to want to stay. Maybe they didn't cut it. Maybe I'll have to cut it later on, because it's like, it's too big and won't stay in place. Like, it keeps wanting to come back up. I'll keep forcing it down, but it just keeps coming back up. So maybe it's air pressure, and you just like push all the air out, and now it still comes up. You can't see it, but it's like slightly out. So that's not a big deal, just more for people who are more perfectionists and anal. I'll never look at it, I'll probably never think about it after like 2 days of wearing it, but just for people who are really obsessed about having things perfect, like those who buy a car and don't like how, well, they make seat belts where it's not perfectly straight, you can just put it in, but they have it like twisted, and then you have to like take it apart to untwist the seat belts. You know, it's just stupid anal stuff like that you don't really think about unless you're constantly doing it. It's a little more, no. I mean, it's in as far as it will go. It does seem to stay there now. Maybe I think you just have to break it in. Maybe that's another thing. But it's not as secure as someone who's perfectionist or obsessive compulsive disorder would like it. I mean, this little lip is for you to pull it out easier. However, it's not as secure as one would like it. You know, you want it to be secure enough to where you can push on it. That there would be a little bit of a tug to pull it out, but not too much of a tug that's a pain to, open. And my screen's all over the place, saying upside down, right side up. So I might have had this thing upside down for a little bit. Oh well. Camera angle, blah blah blah. Got some. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Details, materials, like, let's see. It just tells you about the model number and the design and made in China, that sort of thing. Alright, I think that's all I can show you, so let me try it out. I wonder if I can do this without canceling. I might have to just come back and make another video. If that's the case, please like and subscribe, and there will be a part 2. Tell your friends, and if you ever need a review, I will give you the most honest answer without trying to sell myself or some product, because I'm not getting paid to tell you which one's better and which one's worse. Just so you know, Aftershocks is like, I tried it out at a store, like a massage chair store, those fancy ones, and it was pretty good. It had a lot of thump. It did bleed a lot, especially when you turn up the volume, but that's why you just gotta have good hearing and not ruin your ears in the first place. For those who ruin their ears and just fucking, I don't even know, scream the music, blast the music in their ears, this is not the product for you. Get your ears checked. If there's any way to clean your ears, improve your hearing, it does, and it's been told, it does work with hearing aids. It does work with glasses. There's even bone conducting glasses and other stuff like that. So I of course have the bone conducting mask, which is for working out. It does improve your one of them, I think one of them is just for improving your, it's the mask that's made for to make you lack oxygen, so that way you're increasing your muscle muscle buildup, and that way it makes your lungs stronger, because it's offering a little resistance, so that in case if you ever had a place where you had thinner air, you'd be more used to it. If you're a runner or a swimmer, just helps you out. Anyway, off topic, let's try these out. Alright, is there even an instruction manual? It's gotta be, right? Maybe it's underneath the instructions. That's what I was missing. It's like hidden. Alright, so here you go. So once you remove that little plastic piece, there is something underneath. I'm trying to be sneaky. I don't know how I'm supposed to open that. It says push down. So you bend the box a little bit to get it out. Here we go. Alright, so you got your, there you go, you got some earplugs. In there it looks like you have the power cord to charge it, which is just basic micro USB. Universal, you can use any different type. However, if you want to keep your thing lasting longer, it's recommended that you just use the right amount of voltage that the thing asks for. Nothing too high, nothing too low. And I think as far as what's in the box, I think that's it. So here's the instruction manual that I have hidden away, for those who just don't want to check every nook and cranny. Being an RPG player that's not like me, I always check every waterfall and open every treasure chest and the cave behind it, like, basically overkill it at level 1, do all the side quests before I even get to the main quest. I'll be like level 100 at the point before I'm even in like quarter of the game. Anyway, back to the more instructions. Beautiful sunset with palm trees. I'm guessing California and stuff. Tells you how it works. The conduction, bone conduction. More instructions showing you what, mic. So the plus and minus, like most things, it's not only for volume. One's just, you press it once, it's for volume up and down. You press it twice, it's for changing songs. Obviously the power button is for play and pause if you're listening to music. Answering calls, ending calls, holding it down for, just basically activating your Google mic, and if you say call whoever, Google takes your contacts if you have it allowed to use your contacts, and it calls them if the name's not too difficult and it can understand what you're saying. Just gotta get better voice recognition. And then just basic Bluetooth pairing. I'm guessing there's another side to it. There you go. What is it, the other side? But no, it's English. Okay, cool. Sometimes they just do Spanish on the other side. It's like, nope. We go to, Spain or Mexico. We learn your language because it's just the right thing to do. It's respectful, it's common courtesy, it's the unspoken rule. Same thing as when you come over to our country, or anyone goes to either country. Whenever you go to a country, doesn't matter who you are or what race you are, it's respectful to learn their language. You shouldn't force the entire country to, especially if you come over here illegally, just saying, doesn't matter who you are, you should, it's just common courtesy to learn your language. You shouldn't make the people bend over backwards and walk on their knees to learn a language that people are not ready to learn. I mean, it's always good to learn extra languages, but, Alright, let's turn these bad boys on. Alright, so what am I holding this down? So need to be charged first. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so I might have to end the video because I'm going to go to the main menu. So, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications for more content. And I'll see you next time if it cancels out. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go to the main menu.